Welcome to East Sixers. Today's day we snapping that streak. We got Brian in the building. We got Carl in the building, and of course you got myself. Let's get it, y'all.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
You know, we faced those Indianapolis Pacers tonight, and I always like this matchup for us. They are a huge team with Miles Turner and Arvidas Sabonis Jr. I guess whoever he is.
DeMontis Sabonis.
I slaughtered his name, but at power forward, whoever he is, he's pretty nice himself. These aren't your grandfather's Pacers. These guys come the ball just as well as the rest of the young East. The East is competitive again. So it's good to see it tonight. We're trying to snap a losing streak, 3-game losing streak. So I'm looking for some big performances tonight. How you feeling, guys?
I'm feeling good, man. Starting lineup just got announced. I'm gonna just jump in here before we really get into it.
Let's get it.
Maxey and Seth in the backcourt, Danny and Tobias are the forwards, and the big fella Andre Drummond starting. So the starting lineup you expect when Embiid is out is starting tonight. So hopefully Tobias got his one COVID game out his way, his all right, I'm back game, and he played well. He did play well. So hopefully he got that game out the way and is fully embraced back into the team. I don't know if they had a practice or just a walkthrough or just film study, but if they had a practice, I expect big things from this team today, and granted Tobias back into the starting lineup.
That's what's up. I'm happy to see Tobias back in the fold, man. We was all talking last game before the game of, everybody had butterflies in their stomach because he's coming off of that nasty virus. And we know what happened with Seth Curry last year, but Tobias looked like, he snapped back in shape. Besides the average, not having the rhythm of the game totally back down yet. That's normal being away from ball as long as he was. Jose, how do you feel about the matchup tonight, Playboy?
To talk about Tobias Harrison, the COVID-19 situation, just like any other illness, sickness or whatever the case may be, different strokes for different folks, man. Some things affect others differently, you know what I'm saying? So to say that, I can't assume he did. He came out of the gate swinging, shooting shots. It looked like the normal Tobias. You know what I mean? He finally did what I asked him to do, and that was spread out his points throughout the whole game, which I appreciated. Would love to see that more often. You know what I mean? Because without our superstar on the lineup, I feel like that's what we need. We need some consistency from. He's a leader. If Embiid ain't on the floor, Tobias is a leader. You can't really look at anybody else. You know what I'm saying? As far as this team's leader, not even though Drummond been around for a while, he ain't just coming in here and jumping to the top of the totem pole. That ain't working like that. I mean, just like everything else, you got seniority. So Tobias is back. We got some leadership in there, and he just, if he does everything he's supposed to do, we should be all right.
That's a fact.
The one thing I'm looking for Tobias tonight is he's underrated and it doesn't get talked about a lot. But Tobias grabs boards. So, we was lacking last game, heavy duty in the rebound department. They grabbed a lot of offensive rebounds off of us. And I'm not putting that blame on Drummond. He's been amazing. But it has to be a team effort as far as rebounding the ball. I want to see more of Paul Reed in there tonight. Paul Reed, come on. I know you was going to laugh, PG, but I'm hoping Doc is watching one of these episodes. My young boy needs more tick. He grabs boards and he gets rough. We need that right now, especially with the big guy being out, especially going against Twin Towers like we're going against tonight. So we're going to need some help on the rebounds.
Yeah, you definitely got to help out. Like what they game plan for Drummond. Everybody's seeing this guy getting 20 rebounds, 25 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody want to get beat because they can't grab a rebound because rebounds lead to offense. You know what I'm saying?
On both ends.
On both ends, exactly, on both ends. So, they see it. They you got a game plan for somebody like that, just like you game plan for a score like somebody scoring. Same thing. So they threw all their big men out at him, and he struggled. And I had a feeling it was going to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is.
They kept him out of his money zone,
Yeah,
and that's deep inside the paint where he could grab the board. So that's why I said when they're doubling down, boxing out him and things of that sort, man, the other guy needs to flash to the lane, and it needs to be a team rebound effort. So I'm hoping Tobias can be that guy tonight. He's done pretty good in the rebound department, despite being 6'9". He grabbed boards. So welcome back, Tobias. I want to see you ball tonight.
Big game from the long lost Latine brother. I see Seth having a big game tonight. It's been a while since we said
Yes, sir.
Seth had a big game. Like
Yes, sir.
we've seen him be okay, but he hasn't had a big game in about 4 or 5 games now.
Yeah,
I'm looking for Seth to have a big game tonight.
yeah.
I can see them putting a guy like TJ McConnell on Seth, and we know TJ McConnell's a pest. He that little mosquito. You just can't. That little bumblebee. Get out of here. He that guy.
Yeah.
But I think our guards can handle what TJ gonna bring to the table.
Speaking of TJ McConnell, I imagine Tyrese Maxey will see a little bit of him tonight.
He gonna get that work.
I'm looking for him to give him that work.
Yeah, about to say. I listen. I like TJ when he was here playing for us, just like I like anybody else who plays for the Sixers. But as far as TJ being able to keep up with Maxey,
Ain't a chance.
Doubt it. I doubt it.
Ain't a chance.
Yeah, the game planning to help him out with that matchup.
I don't want Tyrese to get down in his good doing right now, and the things he's been doing on the court and the elevation where he took his game to offensively, especially these last 4 games or so. I want to see him continue to go out there, man, and attack what we wanted 2-5 to do a lot. He does it naturally, and that's not no knock on 2-5.
Yeah, I don't think he knows any other way.
Who's 2-5?
Yeah.
Who 2-5?
The kid. That's all he knows is go. So
Yeah,
I hope Doc is in his hair, building his confidence along with his veteran teammates. Keep shooting the rock, but also no wins.
Anybody got some Cocoa Puffs? I need some.
Got you.
I think Tyrese Maxey has figured out what he is to this Sixers team, when he needs to get a bucket, when he needs to be aggressive. But I also think, although his assist numbers isn't through the roof, I think he knows that, look, if I drive and I have open players, if I see a Danny Green in that corner, if I see a Korkmaz in that corner, if I see a Shake in that corner, if I see any shooter there, if I could dump it off to Drummond, I think he's figured out what he needs to do for this team. If I need to get a bucket, I need to get a bucket. But at the end of the day, I am the team's point guard, and I have to be able to create for everybody else. And I'm not worried about where he's at right now. I only see his ceiling raising up. It's not getting lower. His ceiling is not getting lower by no means. What I expect from him in this upcoming road trip is big. We play some good guards, and I expect him to show up against some good guards.
Real quick. 2-5 used to lead the league. Real quick, just a stat, bro. Come on back.
Niggas is traumatized.
Listen, come on back, bro. All right. So he led the league in assists to 3-pointers, right? Right? But produced no offense on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? And switching over to Tyrese Maxey to make my point is he's scoring. He's giving you what the other guy didn't. You know what I'm saying? And if one thing that I've read in this Sixers 24/7 group for the past 3 weeks is they loving the ball movement. So you can't sit there and say he ain't giving you no assists if the team is moving the ball in such a spectacular fashion. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't matter. Like if he's the only one dishing out passes like somebody else, then you could say that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is moving that ball. That ball goes through Maxey to Danny to Embiid, back to Danny, back to Maxey. Like the ball movement is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So to say that he's lacking on assists, That's not even fair to even say right now.
It's really not. Like I agree with everything you're saying. People look at, oh, the point guard should have this amount of assists. No, when you have a team the way we have a team, don't look at how many assists the point guard has. Just look at when we had a point guard, whatever y'all want to call it, that guy 2-5 y'all was talking about, whatever you want to call him. When we had him, look at the total number of assists in the game, and look at this team's total number of assists. Not just the point guard. He's setting up a player to set up a player at times. So I look at the team's assists more than just the point guard. Oh yeah, y'all definitely at the crib. I hear dirt bikes in the background. What
Philly.
Yeah, that ain't my crib.
It's gonna sound like a broken record what we've been talking about.
But it kind of reminds me of Popovich Spurs. They had ball movement like that. You understand what I'm saying? That team had a lot of ball movement. You know what I mean? And that's what it kind of reminds me of. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, I could care less how many assists one particular person gets. At the end of the day, if the total assists leading to a W, I'm okay with that.
Couldn't agree more.
We got our usual suspects back together on the bench. Court Mines, Shake. I'm going to add Paul Reed in there. You know, I have to add Paul.
Yo,
Reed.
you got a man crush on that man?
Yo, you are Paul Reed's
Number
Timmy
one
Snyder.
fan.
You are Paul Reed's Timmy Snyder.
Listen, I can't help but see the guy selling, man.
I gotta make a meme out of this.
Humongous. Please make a meme out of it.
I gotta make a meme out of this.
I hope I talk life into his great performance off the bench tonight. We're sure gonna need.
No, you don't remember the meme I did with Tony Roten and Joey? Yeah, I gotta make one of you.
Yeah. But Tony was my guy, and Joey used to battle off of that, and everybody else is 6 or 24.
I don't know if you seen that meme I did, BG, but if you didn't, I'll show it to you.
Definitely you have to bring that back up.
Yeah,
you have to bring that back up. So, do you see Seth Curry jumping back in his Seth Curry bag tonight versus this team versus this defense, guys?
I do. I do. I look at what I think Indiana will do, and if I'm Indiana, I'm more than likely putting Brogdon mainly. If Brogdon and McConnell was on the floor together, I'm putting Brogdon on Maxey, and I'm putting TJ on Seth. And I think although TJ like to run around, and he can defend one-on-one, man, running him off a couple picks and letting Seth get busy is what I look forward to. And like I said, we haven't talked about Seth having a great game in 3, 4, 5 games maybe. He's due, and we all know shoot, and all he got to do is see that thing go through the net one time, and he's gonna be feeling himself. I wouldn't be surprised to see him have one of those 15-point first quarters. I would not be surprised.
Korkmaz.
Dog, I bought a bottle of champagne and I couldn't get the cork off. I had the bottle.
Please, my guy, do not shoot us out the game tonight.
Ain't been popping nothing lately.
I don't mind you doing this stuff, but I mean you have to resort into a 2-pointer and some layups if the threes is not going your way, bro.
That's been his best games this year when he's also attacking the rack. Yeah. You know what I mean? And getting mid-range Stojakovic type wraparound.
Ginobili. We was calling him Ginobili Jr. 3 games ago. Yeah. And for 3 straight games, he was like, oh, I don't want to be that.
He's like he's denying the name. Korkmaz. Embrace the name. Let's see it tonight. You know, let's see the lady Kate giving you what she call him? She got a nickname for him, Korkmaz, the Persian pistol or something like that. Yeah, but we want to.
What Cork doing to Kate, dog?
Hey, we're on television, fam. We're on television. Watch out, man.
We want to come up with nicknames for Cork tonight. We want one of those type of games, along with Seth, along with Maxey, to name a few, and Danny Green, who's been shooting a little bit better as of late. I want to see a full game of defense from Danny. That's why you're here, baby. I want to see perimeter defense from Danny. I don't want to see guys blowing by.
I can't ask him for that, man, because I feel like
if we can't ask Danny Green for defense,
he runs like the dude from Friday who got knocked out by Debo, bro. Come on, bro.
I hate Danny Green running. I ain't know nobody else notice how he run besides me. I hate the way Danny Green.
He run like his back hurt.
He run like he ready to go home and tell his parents he ain't get his bike back.
I want to bring good vibes to my man Danny tonight. I want to see Danny see a couple shots go in and get some confidence himself. So it's time for us to get off the rut, man.
Indiana's starting 3 guards, by the way.
Mm.
Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Duarte, Karis LeVert, Miles Turner, and DeMontis.
They trying to shoot us out the gym.
Yeah, they starting 3 guards tonight, so we shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah, they trying to shoot us out the gym.
I think our starting lineup you announced, can defend them well. But we'll see what's what tonight.
How many games Matisse missed? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, I feel like this is at least Matisse 4th. At least Matisse's 4th.
Fourth
tonight,
game,
tonight
like
is his
6th
4th.
day.
That's what you're saying.
Something
Yeah,
like
tonight will be his 4th. He hasn't been here for any of the.
He ain't come back to 2 games from after today. Then.
Yeah.
So
slowly but surely, our guys are coming back one by one. Joel Embiid shouldn't be far behind Matisse Thybulle. They got announced around the same time. So, I can say, and we all can say that our team's been holding down the fort very well. Besides these 3 knucklehead losses we've gotten, hopefully we could beat a team I feel like we're supposed to beat tonight, and the Pacers.
Looking to the future, though, different strokes for different folks. Everybody reacts to something differently. Our biggest, most of the people in Philadelphia's biggest complaint about Embiid is his conditioning. This is a respiratory disease he just caught. Are y'all worried at all that of what we will get from Embiid when he comes back? It's just a tough set when you think about what he's under right now, under COVID protocol. The one person on our team whose endurance is probably the worst out of everybody on our team, the best player on our team. But if you had to rate endurance, he probably got the least amount.
I'll tell you this.
I'll give you a rain check on my answer. I'll let like 2 or 3 games go by, and then I'll answer that.
Okay.
I'll tell you this much.
I'll give you an answer before he comes back, though.
Okay.
I can answer this right here, right now. I don't feel like this year conditioning has been a problem for Joel Embiid. I do think, however, his knee has been a problem. So with that being said, with all these days that he's able to kick up, rest his knee, I feel like we come back seeing a fresh Embiid, and I feel like he's going to come bounce right back in there and be the Embiid because he's having like a career low season, points-wise. He's in the 21 marker, 20-21 marker.
But at the 21 point mark, where we also have our team's best start in the while.
Big
so I'm fine with him scoring 21 as long as we got the fun fact, Snapple fact. Open up your Snapple, see what it say. Guess what? We have the most players averaging double figures in the whole NBA, dog.
If you don't know, now you know.
I'm cool with it being averaging 21.
Listen, I'm absolutely cool with it too. But it also says to me that, a few shots aren't falling that's used to falling for Embiid for, whatever reason, his knee or whatever. So I think we come back seeing a better Embiid, saying that to say. I see more bounce in his step a little bit.
Okay.
Hopefully he's not going through it like he was when he first got it. Like, because remember, Doc said he wasn't doing so well. So hopefully,
they said the same about Tobias.
Yeah, so hopefully he kicked that part, that stage of it out the way, and who knows? Maybe he's chucking up a basketball too in the yard or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully. So
the thing I want to hope for is that yes, he had this time off. So it gave the knee rest, but I think the knee needs rest as well as treatment. With him being in COVID protocol, I don't know how much treatment he was able to get because he had to stay away from people. So I'm hoping that not only did he get rest, that he probably got treatment too. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yes. So it's that special time of the night.
I just can't. I mean, hold on before you do that. I just can't see him getting any treatment for it because from what I heard, that injury is self-healing. Unless you're getting surgery.
It's self-healing, but when I say treatment, it's just like your back is self-healing. But he sure enough got a massage and was eating
I
grapes
mean,
before every
yeah, I
game
mean,
last year. When I say treatment, I mean
Happy ending.
I hope somebody came over there and rubbed his knee for him during these couple of days. You know what I mean?
he married now. He can't have no happy ending. Them days is over, Pop.
It's time for that over under.
Over under. I'm only doing one over under today. I'm leaving it up to my co-host to decide if we want to do 3 over unders. But BG is only doing 1 over under today. 2 people that I look to succeed today. Tyrese Maxey, who has been last 2 games averaging over 30 points. However, as we said earlier in the show, we haven't talked about an amazing game from Seth in a couple games now. So I'm going to go with over under 40 points for our backcourt combined. 40 points. Combined
So
40 points.
for those people in this group that don't know what a backcourt is, let me explain it to you real quick. Backcourt don't mean under the rim. Backcourt means the 2 guards, Steph Curry and Tyrese Maxey.
You sure it's not the people in the back of the court, like the ones that's back there?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So over under 40. You know what? Rewind. I'm gonna go with 44 points. I'm gonna put it at 44. 44 points.
I was gonna tell
under.
you 40's too easy. You gotta raise it up just a tad. So
like
44 is cool.
44
is cool.
points for our backcourt. I'll start off while y'all think it over, mull it over. Carl looked like he got the screws rolling.
I'm
in
saying
his head
over.
Right
My answer already.
I'm going with over also.
I'm saying over.
I like over. I'll stay with the gang on this.
Yeah, I got to go over on that, man.
I like us over. We got.
I'm not gonna be the only dummy to say under, and these 2 guys score 50 tonight.
you gotta bank on one of these guys having a somewhat in the 30s or 26 range. I'm
trying
banking
to
on
tell
that.
you, bro. You don't understand, bro. Something I got this gut feeling. This kid Tyrese Maxey is trying to send a message. I can score.
Like, yo, y'all don't got to keep talking about 2-5. I got it.
I can score.
I got it.
He came out in a press conference basically saying he was passive last year. He didn't really speak up. He didn't really feel like he had a voice being a rookie. But now going into this second year,
he ain't got no choice.
He feels differently.
He's starting. He got to talk.
You gotta speak up with your game and your voice, especially being a point guard. I think I need to see a little bit of that more with him in the point guard role. Yelling guys to move, yelling, give me the ball off the rebound. He got to really cement his foot in that point guard role. I don't want to see any and everybody pushing that ball up the court to that.
That's
give
kind
it to
of
the
tough.
point
You know what I'm
guard, let
saying?
him run the play.
Ain't he the youngest one on the team?
Yeah, he's the baby.
That's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? This is only his like second season. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with the more experience that he'll get more comfortable with the guys, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's the only difference.
It's like when you was a teenager and you got your first girlfriend, you was timid and shy at first.
That's the difference between basketball and football. Football, a guy can get drafted number 3 in a draft, but he gets to start and roll. He gets to start and roll in training camp, and then they wind up giving him that captain status. The quarterback, he's the quarterback, the point guard of the team, the quarterback of the team. A quarterback can get the captain status as a rookie. Basketball, I know he's probably thinking himself like
captain status at training camp on football.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but that's what I'm saying. But rookies can get it. It's very rare you'll see a basketball team give it to a younger guy.
Yeah.
And being a point guard, I know Tyrese wants to have a voice, and he probably feels like he doesn't have a voice.
All right, listen, he just gotta let his play do the talking. Period.
That's it.
Let his play do the talking, and everything else will fall in place, man. You know what I'm saying? The interviews and everything is gonna come natural to him after the fact. You just gotta continue to do what you're doing, young fella.
So my over under for night. My over under is Andre Drummond. 15 boards. Over, under.
You just stole my thunder. What is you doing?
He stole my thunder. I thought I'd pass it off,
I just got swagger jacked. What the hell?
I'm gonna go under tonight. I'm going under tonight. I think he's gonna have 13.
Okay.
What was that? Wait.
Yo.
I'm sitting in the leather seat, man. Come on, children. I tried to move over.
I'm going with 13, so I'm gonna go under on that one.
All right, I go my over and under since we're doing.
You gotta vote on that though. Which one is it, Jose? You can't just say here go mine.
Oh, you going over, man.
You going over? Okay.
No,
I like over.
Over 15 rebounds. He's going over. All right. Georges Niang.
Woo!
Oh, we haven't had a Jordan Yang over under this season, by the way.
18 points over and under.
He's been, leveling out last few games. I could say myself, but I think George Niang jumping his bag tonight. I like over.
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under.
Ooh.
A good game from Jordan Yang, but I don't think 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna say under as well.
I think under.
I just want to yell out this stat because it just jumped in my face. Last two games, Tyrese Maxey 64 points, 50.8% field goal rate. Do you understand?
Wait a minute. I don't know if you looked at that far. I was looking at his season stats, and the kid is shooting over 50%
For the season.
for the season.
A kid.
And his career stats over 50%.
A kid.
Just
That's
saying.
Just
saying, bro.
Impressed me, but 50+%.
I mean, he ain't got a lot of games in, but that's still impressive, man.
That's impressive, man.
Especially when you put numbers up like 30 some odd points, 27 some odd points, 25, 23 on the regular. That's pretty impressive.
Along with shooting great from the free throw line.
Along with having a very low turnover number.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I look at. That
All right,
turnover
so
number is never
we got our over and unders. I don't mean to cut this show short. The game's about to start. We can finish this conversation after the game, as well as talk about the game. We're definitely gonna chat with the fellas on here. Hold on a sec, because I always like to get the people involved.
Somebody gotta get plugged up.
So let me hook him up right here. Bobby Polinaga, I guess. I hope I didn't butcher your name. 76ers. Here's small budget lane PM now. I can't.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
76.
What up, Bobby?
Here's
What up,
small
Bobby?
budget. Lang PM now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
That's cool, Bobby.
I got to hide
Stick with
that.
Next.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Let's go Sixers.
He said I gotta hide that.
Y'all have a good game. Good night, man.
Yes,
Enjoy the
sir.
Sixers
Let's go
win.
Sixers.
Yeah, we'll see you after the game, man.
Yeah.